Hi guys, welcome back to Athap Guruji channel. Today we will learn what is the Azure Data Factory ADF and data problem, why need Azure Data Factory, key components, how does it work. So let's get started. Here I have written two definitions of Azure Data Factory. What is the Azure Data Factory ADF? So we can read this. Azure Data Factory are fully managed. It is fully managed. Okay. Serverless data integration service easily construct, extract, transform, and load ETL and extract, load, and transform ELT. So you can perform like ETL activity through this or ELT. So ETL's full form is extract, transform, and load. First, we have to extract the data and then transform that data and then load that data. And in ELT, first we have to extract that data and then load that data and then transform that data. So actually ADF is a fully managed serverless data integration service. Okay. So in the second part you see this, it is a cloud-based ETL. So you can say like this is a cloud-based ETL. Uh, Earlier we have read about SSIS. So SSIS is not a cloud-based ETL. Okay, so it is cloud-based ETL and data integration service that allow you to create data-driven workflows for orchestrating data movement and transforming data at a scale. Using Azure Data Factory, you can create and schedule data-driven workflows. Means you can schedule your pipelines that can ingest data from disparate data stores. So this definition saying like this, it is a cloud-based ETL server. Okay. So here, what you will do, you have to create some pipelines. Inside your pipelines, you can create some activities. That activity can ingest data from disparate data stores. Okay. So here we will learn data problems. So I need Azure Data Factory. So you know today's world data is growing on different you can say like the data stores. So you can say we can get the data from multi-cloud like AWS. This is for Amazon Azure, this is for Microsoft and Google Cloud. This is for Google. So we can get the data from multi-cloud also. We can get data from on-premises also. We can get the data from SaaS apps like other apps also. So these are different we can say like this, we have a different formats data available in this time. So we can ingest that data in our required format. Suppose you have a you are working in a gaming company and you have there are so many logs for your apps. Maybe they have some good feedback on that, or they have some errors of your application. So what you will do here, you will create pipelines for ingesting data from like some data you have put it on the cloud, some data you have put it on the on premises, and some maybe coming from the SaaS apps. So you will create some pipelines, and that pipelines you have scheduled through your triggers in Azure Data Factory. So, and you will copy this data in some interval, like you can get the data one time in a day, or you can get the data two times on a specific time in a day, and you can transform that data, and you just load that data in your uh, application, or you can say like this in your DB, and after that you can prepare the dashboard for the data, and based on that dashboard you can see the logs of your gaming application, and you can identify where this application is throwing error, what time we are using, our customers are using most this app, or you can say like this, how we are getting the good feedback or bad feedback on this, so you can improve your application. So this because this data is coming in a different like data stores like multi-cloud, on-premises, and SaaS, and this data may be in different format like in CSV file, zip file, or maybe something else. So you can uh, copy this all the data. You can select this, ingest this data in your centralized database. So this problem can you can remove by using Azure Data Factory. Okay. So here I have created one another diagram here. You can see here we have a data sources like SQL, CSV, and cloud, maybe other formats here. So what will ADF will do here? ADF first it will ingest the data from your source. Okay, and after that what it will do? It will transform or analyze your data. Okay, after that you can publish your data and you can create like reports, dashboards, and your consumer can use that data. Okay, so simple way you can say like this, by using Azure Data Factory we are performing the ETL or ELT activities. So you can say like this, previously we are doing using the SSIS, here we are using cloud. So cloud based ETL, simple. Okay. So these are the basic components of Azure Data Factory. First one is pipelines and activities, data sets, linked services, integration runtimes. In the pipelines, I have written one definition here. You can read this. A pipeline is a logical grouping of activities that perform a unit of work. A data factory could have one or more than one pipelines. Okay, simple. So basically, first, if you want to create something in the Azure Data Factory, you have to create one pipeline. Inside your pipeline, you have to create some copy activity, or like you can say like any other activity. Okay. So example, a pipeline can contain a group of activities that ingest data from an Azure blob. Okay, simple activities. So first you will create a pipeline. Inside pipeline you will create a activities. So activities is a processing step in a pipeline. Okay, simple example like copy activity. So in copy activity you have to copy data from one data store to sync data store, like source to sync. Okay, simple. So copy activity is used to copy data from one data store to another data store. Simple. In data sets, you know about data sets, I think. So data set represent data structure within the data store which point to or reference the data you want to use in your activity as an input or output. So if you want to create like your activity, then you have to create a data set, or like you can select copy activity, or as an input or output you have to create a data set. Okay. And linked service. This is a very important part here in Azure Data Factory. A linked service, a simple term you can say like this. This is a connection string. First, we have to read the definition of this. Linked service are much like as a connection string, which define the connection information that's need for data factory to connect to external resources. So basically, you want to perform your copy activity, then you have to get the data from one data store to another data store. So in this case, we have to create link service. Link service basically a connection string for your source or target here. Okay, simple. Here integration runtime. What is the integration runtime? And integration runtime provides the bridge between the activity and link service. So basically it provides a bridge between your activity and link service. Activity, what you have to perform like copy activity, and link service, you can say like this, a connection string. So it basically provide a link between your activity and link services. It's referenced by the linked service or activity, and provide the compute environment where the activity either run or get dispatched from. Okay, by this way The activity can be performed in the region closest possible to the target data store or compute services in the most performant way while meeting security and compliance needs. Okay, simple. So here I have mentioned here how does it work. So first we have to ingest the data, then we will use control flow, data flow and schedule and monitor. So in the ingest part, you will do, you will ingest the data from multi-cloud or the on-premises data stores. Okay. So here in the Azure Data Factory, we are supporting 100 plus connectors, and this is a serverless and auto scale. Okay. In control flow, it is code free pipelines. You will not you will see here you have to you don't need to write any codes here in the pipeline. Utilize workflow construct like loop, condition, variables, parameter, you can easily use here. Okay. In data flow, data transformations that execute in a sparks, designers for data engineer analysts. Okay. Schedule, so here we will schedule or maintain the data pipelines. You have to create the suppose here in the Azure Data Factory, first you will create a pipelines. Inside pipelines you have to map your like data store, data source and link service, and create some activities on that, and you will schedule your pipeline using schedulers like triggers here. Create and maintain schedules for data pipelines. Monitor, suppose you want to view your history of your pipelines, then you can easily see that. So view active execution and pipeline history, establish alter and notifications. Simple. So what are the key benefits of Azure Data Factory? So basically we have read here where it is build code free pipelines. So it is simple to develop. Okay. Cost effective. This is very cost effective because you have to pay only for what you have used. If you will not use, then you have to nothing to pay. If you want to use one service, then you will pay only for one service. If you want to use two service, then you have to pay only for two service, not for all. Okay. So it is very cost effective for the your organization. Okay. uh, Built-in connectors, it is supporting like 100 plus connectors here, easy migrate from SSIS. So you can say like this is a simple advanced uh, cloud-based SSIS, you can say like this, fully managed Azure service here, because you don't need to do anything, it is fully managed Azure service. Okay, simple. So guys, in upcoming videos, we will cover the practical session on this. We will create the pipelines, we will create the activities, and each and everything we will do some real world practicals on this Azure Data Factory. So guys, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.